Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing on the best of 3 standard ranked ladder with a Grixis Relic of Legends list. Now, Inti Rona Relic is probably my favorite interaction right now. So this morning I was just kind of thinking about all of the different color combos and shells you could stick this in. And Grixis stood out to me. Namely because you get Marchesa, Jasper, and Urtai. But you also get the big mana payoffs with Atali and Shieldred. So if you have Rona in the Relic, that's a way to just supercharge your mana. You can definitely get up to like 6-7 mana by turn 4 pretty easily, which is coincidentally how much you need to drop an Atali. If you go Tiny Bones, Rona, Relic, and you're able to drop off another 2 or even a 2+3 drop, just another land on the next turn if your opponent doesn't kill your stuff is enough to let you do that. Which, I mean, sure, you can call it Fantasy Dreamland, but your opponents aren't always going to have removal, and when they leave your relic curves alone, you just win. Atali, everybody knows what he does, but Shieldred is the other mana sink in here. She costs 5 mana, and when she ETBs, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature or walker. And then for 5 mana, you can tap her for this, which is pretty cool, since the creature exiles itself and then returns it as a enchantment. Tapping itself doesn't really matter, and you can do it the turn it comes down if you happen to have enough mana. So once this flips, you get to blow up more creatures and planeswalkers, then you get to have your opponent's discard, and then you Rise of the Dark Realms, which is pretty damn powerful. So having both of these guys in a non-like 4-color Legends list to hopefully alleviate some of the mana troubles is going to be very strong. Another mana sink we have is the Reality Chip. We can stick this on a creature and then just cast all of our spells off the top of our deck, which is very cool. Jasper Flint is another mana sink since he can give us like cards from your opponent. If you just have tons of mana, play your opponent's spells. And same with Marchesa. Whenever you commit crimes, we can pay 1 mana, and each time we do that, it's an extra card in the hand and a card in the graveyard. How are we triggering these crimes? Tiny Bones joins up, because everything in here is a legend. Everything's going to trigger this, and Vadmir's going to get big, Marchesa's going to get you cards, and that's going to lead you to a win. We have a pretty standard removal package in here. We've got 3 Go for the Throats, 3 Cut Down, and 2 Urtai. And looking at the mana base, we have 1 basic in the swamp. I couldn't really find an extra land to trim for a island. Yeah, it's an island that's a little bit more common than mountains, but I think we're probably fine with just 1 swamp. So 4 Ota, 4 Takenuma, 1 Sekenzan. Just 1 Sekenzan because it is definitely the weakest of the 3 that we have available to us, but it's still very clutch, and it picked us up a win. Over in the sideboard, we have an extra cut down, a couple Deluges for the Convoke matches, a couple Jaces for the Control and Domain, since we can -5 Takenuma, rebuy them. It's definitely not as effective as the Slogurk loops, but we do have that option. We have an extra Shieldred for the mid-rangey matchups or against Domain with Beanstalk, 3 Negates for the controls, a Braid for any artifacts you want to deal with, an extra Urtai, an extra Mana Sink Shelly, and an Invasion of Fiora. But yeah, that's about it. This deck is very cool, and I had a blast playing it on the ladder this morning. So if you guys are excited to see this in action, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, as I'd really appreciate it. I'm still working on getting my channel partnered, and I only need like 60 more subs, which is pretty crazy, so any support is greatly appreciated. I'm also going to leave a QR code here and a link down below to my TCG Player Partner card. Using either of those is another way to help support me and my channel, which is of course greatly appreciated. But with all that said, let's hop onto the ladder and see how this does. Alright, game 1. Unfortunately don't think I can keep that. That's a bit better. Yeah, we'll keep that. Think we put back the Urtai. Sure. Well, there's another, so I guess that was the right choice. and down come a couple Novus Inspectors. Let's go ahead and drop off Inti first. Okay, so not like the fastest start in the world, but definitely doing some stuff. A little unfortunate, but we're just gonna play Giralf. We'll take 4. Interesting. So I think we kind of have to go for the throat on this turn, just so we can get our zombies. I definitely would prefer to hold it open for the opponent's turn, but oh well. Go ahead. Sure. Honestly, I think we just go big here. Let's play Shelly. Sure. Go ahead. So, just hoping they don't find any recruiters. Okay, well, that's pretty scary. It leaves open 3 mana, and there's a recruiter. Okay. We'll take 5. Yeah, don't think we quite have what it takes to win this game, unfortunately. Yeah, let's just pass. Oh boy. We'll just go to the next one. Let's try it like that. Alright, definitely taking the play. And, I mean, yeah, this hand is very good. We'll keep it. Let's lead off with Tiny Bones joins up. And since we drew a relic, I think we want to go with Rona, just in case. Sure. Yeah, I mean, definitely a way to get back in. Cool. Let's play the relic. And Vadmir. Go ahead. Sure. Let's loot. Probably just drop off Ota. Let's go with Marchesa. We'll take the cut down. And let's loot. Well, a bit unfortunate. Was kind of hoping to hit a legend there, but we will pass. Let's take out their Knight Errant while they still have, like, some sort of way to use it, like just in case they have another Knight Errant in hand. Just want to make them use extra mana. Gleeful, okay. That is a lot of 1/1s. We'll take a block. And let's loot. Let's go with Shelly. We'll pay 1. We'll grab an Inti. And in for 6. Go ahead. Sure. Let's grab an Ota. Let's play the Ota. We'll channel a Sekenzan. And we transform Rona. Let's jam. Yup, GG's. So, just have to do that again. Yeah, that wasn't bad, and we didn't even draw any of the deluges. Alright, game 3. Yeah, hand is very good, we'll keep. No 1-drop. Interesting. Let's go with Tiny Bones joins up. Okay. So, probably Resolute Reinforcements. We'll go with Rona. Yup. Cool. And a Knight Errant. Alright. All they found was an Epicure though, so I mean, not the worst. Let's take a loot. Think we just drop off the lounge. Let's play Tiny Bones. And let's loot. Well, 2 Otawaras is a bit much, but we can play 1, play Inti, and have an Ota to channel later. Go ahead. Wow, we've had some pretty good mills. A case and a get lost. Well, there's another. Sure. Tiny bones. Okay, so they just want to attack. That's fine, I guess. We'll take blocks. So just trying to solve the case. Let's loot. Drop off another Rona. And let's loot some more. Probably just drop off one of the cut downs. Cool. Let's play Takenuma. And we will go for the throat. In for 2. And go ahead. We played the Takenuma just so I can hold open Odawara just in case. Let's cut down the Epicure, I guess. Alright, let's jam. We'll just drop off Urtai, since we can rebuy him with Takenuma if we really want to. And another Tiny Bones. Cool. Vadmir. Well, yeah, I think we drop off Takenuma now. Another one, okay. Let's go with Tiny Bones. And we'll go with Vadmir. Go ahead. Sure. I mean, you really don't need that now. Which is pretty funny to discard at this stage in the game, but we're winning, so it's fine. Not quite enough mana to flip Rona, and not quite enough to force lethal, I don't think. Like, they might just have another, what is it? Get lost, so. I think we, well, what can we cast? Urbrask's Forge, Knight Errant, Case. We'll get in for 3. We'll make a case if they don't block Tiny Bones. Think we can drop off Go for the Throat. Don't really see ourselves needing it. Sure. We'll take a case. Since we're in end step, I think we save Vadmir, and we trigger Inti, and this card will stay until our next end step. Go ahead. GG's. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Absolutely. Alright, next game. Definitely taking the play. Think we keep it? I don't know. We have like the one-ofs and a ton of land. Hopefully we find something good. Let's lead off with the canal. And we'll play the chip. And we have an Inti on top of the library, so at least draw on some gas next turn. Assuming they go for the throat here. Yup. Think we just get her down. Go ahead. We'll take a ping. Sure. Ooh, stuck on 2 land. Okay. Let's go ahead. We'll play our plaza, and we'll play Inti. Go ahead. Sure, we'll take another ping. Do you have another go for the throat? This time, not gonna work out quite how you wanted it. We'll take the Inti, get an Urtai, and I think we just play the Urtai so we don't waste it. Go ahead. Wow, that's pretty rough. Feel a little bit bad. Let's go ahead. Do we play Inti? Yeah, I think we do. We'll play Inti, and we get in with Urtai. Drop off Xander's Lounge. And I think we just pass here. I'd rather hold open go for the throat than reconfigure. Really? Have you not found a third land yet? I even gave you an extra card. I think they were hoping to Igonjo the reality chip. Let's go ahead and stick the chip onto Inti. And no use discarding, since we know the top of the deck is Urtai, we'll just get in for 6. There's a Tiny Bones. Sure. Well, sure. Take my last go for the throat. How have they not hit a third land? How many lands are they running? Yeah, reality chip was pretty cool here. Even if opponent didn't have everything, we definitely got to show off the card advantage it can produce, which is pretty cool. Yup, GG's. So, Esper creatures, Gix. Let's try it like that. Alright, game 2. The hand looks fine. We'll keep it. We'll lead off with, you know, cut down for the bat. Interesting. No bats for us to cut down. I guess we go with Inti. Sure. Lord Skitter, crime committer. Let's go with Marchesa, I think. And we will pass. Sure. More rats. Let's go ahead and play the Shores and Laughing Jasper Flint. Go ahead. Really? No removal or anything. That's interesting. Sure. Down comes a bat. We have Go for the Throat and Cut Down, so... Okay, they take Urtai. Interesting. Guess we get our Jasper trigger. We'll pay 1. Think we take a Plaza? Yeah, we'll take a Plaza. And some land. Okay, sounds good. Let's go ahead and Go for the Throat. Lord Skitter. And we will pay 1 more time. We'll grab Rona. And we'll cut down the bat. Let's jam. Go ahead. GG's. Yeah, Grixis, Legendary Mercenaries. Guess it works. This is a pretty cool list. I definitely like our one-ofs in here. Definitely work well together and are very powerful. GG's. And a couple post-game thoughts for everybody. This deck is really cool. While I'm not really sure about the 3-drop slot, like what legends we want in here, we might just want like an extra Jasper and like an extra Marchesa, but I just have one of those, so we're gonna just try out some random stuff in the 3-drop slot for now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. This deck is very cool and I'm definitely excited to mess around with it some more. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.